Dude, Paul knows nothing about. No, I'm being fucking serious. Paul knows nothing about community building. Paul's just me. Look at my family.
Quick
look at
in,
my
quick out.
Look at my business. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, I got a boat. Look, here I am.
You mean the one that's now a restroom in that restaurant?
Me. He's not.
But you think that if he actually gave a fuck about Vloggerheads, all this life vlogging shit that he's talking about, and all these videos he's posting on YouTube, he'd have posted on Vloggerheads.
Oh, sure.
He hasn't done any of that.
And his excuse of, oh, I couldn't post them from my iPhone to
Oh,
Vloggerheads, which was proof that,
bollocks.
yes, you can.
Well, he makes money from YouTube.
Right, exactly.
So don't believe a thing that comes out of. I mean, like sometimes every 6 months he comes on and he goes, and he'll be out in his garden, under the moonlight with a bit of like artificial, few candles around. Oh, guys, I'm really serious now. This is kind of one of my 15-minute serious videos now.
Come here, get away. Boy,
blah, 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 blah. I'm really serious, and look, I'm almost crying and stuff. And Vloggerheads has opened my eyes to you. That's all complete, utter fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
That's
it's your
put
attention.
On.
He's
It's
such
put
a
on.
phantom.
He's put on. He has no idea. Tom, I mean, I just like Tom. Right?
I like Tom.
I just like Tom.
I like Tom.
Totally different guy.
Because he's just like common sense and stuff. But Paul irritates the fuck out of me. And when we used to do top boxes, when it was like me and Tom and Paul and Pip and Russ and Heidi and we all get on top box and stuff like that, they'd fucking say nothing to Paul. Paul would go, right, I'm thinking of doing this and this and this and this and this. And fucking Russ is sat there like this.
Just out of
And
curiosity.
Pip worships fucking ground that Paul walks on, right?
Why?
So Pip never said, I don't know.
Half Pip.
I thought it was...
Well, I do know, but it's too long. I'll tell you if
I'd
you
love to
want to
meet
know.
Pip.
But
Sure.
it's quite revealing.
Actually, I was
about
going to go
the
to
kind of
Australia.
person Pip is, which is not
A
pleasant.
girl I used to live around the corner from me lives in Australia.
No, let me just finish it off. So the only person in that whole fucking top box thing that would say to Paul, that's complete utter fucking bullshit. And if you do that and that, this is going to happen.
Yeah.
And he didn't like me. He didn't like me. He didn't like me one bit. Paul does not like me one bit. Because he
Because
doesn't
there
like.
can only be one alpha dog.
Yeah.
Doesn't like it when people
He doesn't like
question
people
what he says.
stand up to him
Yeah.
and tell him what.
It's like she said, it's like
I don't know
he
if you
thinks he's
guys
the
ever
alpha
remember
male,
that video
and the alpha
that
males
he
don't like it
made
when
Well,
they're
look where he is
going
now.
at me.
He went up real high,
Something rings
The
a bell.
shocking
left
one.
Ohio, bought a
You never
fancy
saw it.
I
house
don't
in
think I ever did.
Arizona.
Oh,
What does he
yeah.
do years later? He's back exactly where he started, in Ohio,
Right.
in the same
I do
house.
remember hearing about it, but I don't think I saw it.
Did you see
Because
the
you
one that Paul
had
did
left at
against
that
me?
point, right? You had left?
Like fucking 18 months
Yeah,
ago.
I think I did see
Where he
it.
was like cursing me out.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah, I did
Yeah,
see it.
I remember it, but could you give the specific things he said? Because I do remember it.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
It was a while ago.
And this morphine guy thinks he fucking knows everything. He can't even pronounce Tom's name. It's Tom Guariello, you stupid fuck.
Yeah, I remember that.
Blah, 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 blah. And he went on and on like that for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Because ever since,
Angry, really
ever
nasty.
Ever
Right.
since
No,
then,
it's-
people, when they wrote Tom Guariello, they spelt it phonetically, like the way he said it.
Guariello.
Guariello. And they put Guari and then spelt yellow at the end of it.
Yellow, yeah.
Oh, he's calling me an ignorant fuck and blah, blah, blah,
So
blah.
then-
and on
Because
and
he's
on
not.
and on.
It's not like he just goes and makes vlogs sober. He makes a lot.
Well, so I called him
Foo
up.
Fighters.
So I called him
Love
up on the
this.
phone,
One of my favourite bands.
My brother loves
right?
Foo
Because I had
Fighters.
messages
David
on my
Grohl
messaging
is
machine when I got in
God.
from work,
From who?
all over.
Oh, okay.
Steve, have you been on the site? Yeah, blah, 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 blah. And then I got in the house, and the house phone went, and I picked it up, and I forget who it was. It was either Silly Tom or somebody saying like, "Hey, Steve, are you okay?" And I'm going like, "I hadn't seen it. I hadn't seen it, right?
Why? What's
are you okay?" Yeah. Why? Oh, you need to get on and like watch this video. And when I watched it, I couldn't fucking believe my eyes. Couldn't believe my eyes. And Tom's like, "Is it a joke?" You know, everybody was thinking that me and Paul had like pre-arranged it.
Right.
I said, well, let me watch it first, right? I couldn't believe it. So as soon as I watched it, I got on the phone with Paul. I said, what the fuck is all this? What the fuck is this? And Paul was like, ha 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 ha. I says, you know what, Paul? I says, it's a fucking good job. It's a joke or whatever, because if I was mowing my lawn and you came past the bottom of my road and said that to me, the next fucking thing you would see is the inside of an ambulance.
Yeah. And your
Or the inside of your lawnmower.
Oh, you know what he says? You know what he says? Oh, so you're a violent kind of person, are you? oh well, I never had you pegged for a violent kind of person. I'll have to be more careful around you, won't I? And all this bullshit.
If
Are you fucking kidding me?
If Paul said that,
So
I'd like to just fucking slap
He was
him
trying
around.
to pull the old YouTube days of the videos back
if
and
Paul
forth.
said to me, "Oh, you're a violent kind of person,"
Those
I'd
kind
have
of
gone,
videos, which
yeah,
is what they used to
I
do.
am.
Violent
You better
kind.
watch your back. That's honestly, if he said that to me, you know, oh, you're a violent person, I'd have gone, yeah. Yeah, you better fucking look over your shoulder, mate. Seriously, I'm gunning for you. I've got a Glock 17 in my back pocket.
Well, he needs a fucking slapping, doesn't he?
He
needs like
totally
some
does.
common sense.
He
Some common
needs a
sense
reality
slapping.
check, big
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, well, the problem with Paul is he's never worked for anybody. You know, he's always made his own decisions. It's always been my way or the highway. And Vloggerheads is just the fucking same.
His reality is
My
secure.
way or the highway.
Yeah, but as far as I'm concerned, he's lost all credibility on the site because he's never there anymore. Whenever something happens, he's nowhere to be seen. So I don't think anyone on the site
No,
gives
Well,
a
he's
fuck about
just
it.
a member now, isn't he?
Yeah,
Well, let
right,
me tell you.
Well, he's not even that. He's
No, he
Oh,
isn't.
he's such a fucking
No, he
asshole
isn't.
about that, by the way.
No, he isn't a member. He's an owner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's a co-owner.
He's an
yeah.
asshole.
yeah.
I mean, what Lily? He
Absolutely.
He's an owner. And if the admins or you guys in conjunction with the admins by voting, if you guys did something that he didn't
We'd
like,
be gone.
he'd fucking
Sure.
quash it. All this democracy shit would just get pushed to one side and he'd go, no,
What
we're not
if-
doing that.
what
He's loving it.
What if we all go back to Vloggerheads when we finish this? We're all home night, give it a week afterwards. We all make videos, or one of us makes a video and everyone else agrees that we get rid of Paul Robinette as a co-owner of the site because he's never here, he never makes decisions, he's never around.
Yeah, but I don't think any of those ownership things and money and paying the bills and all that stuff, that's separate from democracy.
Does he pay the bills on Vloggerheads?
That's not
Does he
within
pay-
the sphere of
What goes on?
being
right?
able to
But
be democracy
does he spend any
decided.
It's
of the money,
not
or is it
within
all-
the
is it
sphere
all
of the
Tom?
experiment.
Yeah, but is it all
It's
Tom
like
who
Zan,
pays for the
you know,
experiment,
really
or does he?
Tom
would
pays.
everything
Tom
else
pays
going
the
on in his
bills.
life.
Yeah, but does Paul contribute
No.
any finance?
No, Tom pays the bills.
Well, see,
Tom
if-
owns the Tom owns the domain.
URL, yeah.
But
And
if,
Tom
if,
pays
if
the
Tom
bills.
pays the bills for the site, as far as I'm concerned, Paul Robinette is just
Nothing.
he's that statue on the front of a Rolls Royce. It has no value whatsoever. It's just a figurehead.
I don't know what goes on behind the site. I truly, even though I spent 18 months working on it with them, I truly don't know what goes on behind the scenes with those two.
I mean,
But
personally,
I know Tom pays the bills.
I love Tom. I love Tom.
I'll say
Blitz.
there's one thing about Paul.
I don't know why Tom puts up with the bullshit from Paul.
No.
I don't, honestly.
Maybe he's in too far to pull out.
No,
I feel like they're
No.
both so
he
busy
owns-
with
he
other things in their life that
everything.
they don't care that much.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he pulled Paul in because he was popular on YouTube.
Paul was
Notoriety.
popular, yeah,
So he
yeah,
pulled him in as a way of
Oh, yeah.
pulling in
Oh, yeah.
vloggers.
yeah. Well, yeah.
So as far as I'm concerned, Tom can say, right, Paul,
It's good.
go.
I know.
Addictive, you know.
And I think in the first
I already
few
ate all my
months
nuts.
of Vloggerheads,
No,
He did
Right
bring a
down
lot
there.
of people.
That's why a lot of people came
The only
across.
reason I knew about Vloggerheads was because I saw a Paul Robinette video.